Whether it's the holiday season, tailgate season, or just a weekend and you want a simple appetizer that's going to be a crowd pleaser, we're going to show you an easy recipe to throw together today on Greg the Grilling Guy. Today I'm going to show you how to put together a simple barbecue sauce. And you can use this for a number of different dishes. Typically I would use this with meatballs. Now I've done gluten-free meatballs, I've done regular meatballs, I've even done vegan meatballs in this sauce. Everybody loves it. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use some Little Smokies, so the kind of the little miniature cocktail weenies in here. But this is a really easy recipe to do. It's just what you see in front of me. So the basics are ketchup, about 2 cups of ketchup, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, some minced garlic and some minced onion, as well as brown sugar. I do have a couple of extra ingredients. I have a steak sauce as well as a bit of habanero Tabasco, or excuse me, Chipotle Tabasco to put in there as well. Just for, I like a slightly different flavor, more of a barbecue type flavor versus more just the sweet basic sauce. But this is a really simple recipe. It's really quick to make. I do it in a slow cooker. So in a slow cooker, it probably needs 6 to 8 hours to properly cook and infuse it and really get all the flavors together. You can cook it on high in 4 hours. I wouldn't necessarily try to do it in a pot. I would use a slow cooker, to be honest with you. So how do we put this together? Let's start. So I'm making enough for just a small packet of these beef Smokies to go in. I'm going to use 2 cups of ketchup. If I was doing a larger batch, I would just probably start with 2 or 3 cups of ketchup and then just add extra ketchup to make sure that I've got the meat completely covered. But just using regular store-bought ketchup, nothing special in there. As I said, 2 cups on this. Next thing I'm going to take the brown sugar. I've got about a half a cup of brown sugar here. It's packed, it's not firmly packed, but we'll knock that in there for a bit of the sweetness. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use molasses. I'm not looking for as sweet a flavor with these Smokies. With the meatballs, I may use a bit of molasses, but I won't be doing that today. Next, we're gonna take the minced onions. I would say we're probably going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of minced onions. Again, this is going to be the flavor based on whether or not you like the flavor of onions or garlic in there. For the garlic, you could use fresh. I'm just going to use minced because I'm lazy. And I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of minced garlic in there. Maybe, you know what? We'll call this half a teaspoon because it can be a little overpowering. Next, we're gonna use the Worcestershire sauce. By the way, does anybody actually know how to properly pronounce the name of this sauce? This I'm probably going to put in, we'll say 2 tablespoons. I'm kind of guessing on that, but just for a little bit for flavoring. So call that 2 tablespoons right there. You can see how scientifically accurate this is. And at this point, I'm going to mix it all together. And that's the basics of the sweet sauce. Now for me, I like a bit of heat and I like a bit of a smoky flavor. So I'm going to put in 2 or 3 shakes of this Chipotle Tabasco. Maybe more than 2 or 3. I'm also going to add a bit of steak sauce because with the Smokies and the beef, I wanted to have a bit more of a steak sauce type flavor to it. So I'm just using a regular steak sauce here. Probably add about 2 teaspoons in on that. We'll mix that all up. And last but not least, we're gonna add in the beef Smokies. I'm putting the whole pack in here. It depends on how large a party or how many people you're looking to feed. This will probably feed 5 or 6 people because it is just an appetizer. Great for a tailgate. But we're doing this for a holiday party, but you've got plenty of options in there. And with that, I've got more than enough sauce to cover. I probably could have put a couple packs of Smokies in for this amount, but the extra sauce is always nice. It'll sit well with the Smokies. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it in the slow cooker. Now that I've got it in the slow cooker, I'm gonna put it on. It'll take probably 6 hours to cook. At that point, it will be ready to eat. Now it will sit out all evening, so it'll probably be in here for 10 hours or so, which is why you want a little bit of extra sauce, just so that it doesn't dry out as it cooks. This is a great recipe. I use the Smokies in it today. Tomorrow I'm going to make a different one where I'm going to put meatballs in there. You could probably put a number of other proteins in as well. I find that the meatballs and the Smokies are really kind of the sweet spot. So I will put the recipe and all the measurements in the description below. If you have any questions, please feel free to add them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer. Anything that I used in this video, again, I've got Amazon links to down below. If you like what you see, please think about hitting like and subscribe. It does help the channel out. Thanks for watching, folks, and grill it real good.